Why do 90% of investors lose money, while the other 10% make millions? The difference is ingenious. It's not some secret software. It's just one habit. Let me explain. When the market starts to drop, there are two types of people. The first type sees red on the screen and their heart starts racing. They panic. They think, I've got to get out now before I lose everything. The second type, they see that same drop, and they actually smile a little. Here's the fundamental difference in their thinking. The average person thinks, I need to do something right now to stop the bleeding. Their decisions are driven by fear and urgency. The wealthy person, on the other hand, thinks, what is the right move for my portfolio over the next 10 years? They're playing a completely different game. Warren Buffett famously said the stock market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient. It transfers wealth from the emotional to the disciplined, from the weak to the strong. Every single time the market takes a nosedive, 90% of people sell their assets, often at a loss. The other 10%, they're the ones buying. 10 years later, those 90% are often complaining they never had enough money to invest. While the 10% have built significant wealth, the real secret to building a fortune is what you do when the market is soaring and everyone feels like a genius. It's what you do when the market crashes. That's when millionaires are made. Most people fail because they believe timing is everything. They try to predict the perfect moment to buy and the perfect moment to sell. But timing the market is pure luck. Discipline, however, is a choice. And consistency is a repeatable strategy. So, what's the mindset shift you need to make? Stop trying to predict the market's every move. It's a fool's errand. Instead, build a simple, robust system that works for you regardless of what the market does. Here's what the wealthy actually do. They automate their investments every single month. On the same day, they invest the same amount of money. It doesn't matter if the market is up, down, or sideways. There are no emotions involved. No hesitation, just a simple automatic process. Let's look at the math. Investing just $1,000 a month for 20 years at a pretty standard market return could grow to over $500,000. The magic isn't the initial amount of money. It's the power of time and consistency. The trap most people fall into is investing only when the news is good and everything is going up. Then, as soon as things get a little scary, they stop, and then they wonder why they're not seeing the results they want. But here is the truth. The biggest returns in market history have always come right after the biggest drops, but you only get to experience those returns if you stay in the game. The rest just get to read about it later. The market isn't a casino. It's a wealth-building machine for those who understand the rules. And rule number 1 is simple. Time in the market beats timing the market. Always, if you're tired of chasing trends and want to learn how to build real, sustainable wealth, make sure you subscribe. I don't promise quick riches. I just promise the truth. Thanks for watching.